is Breaky from Breaky & Co, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about how to prepare your house to put it on the market. So, once you've decided to put your property on the market, you've instructed your agent, you need to make sure that you're ready for the marketing process. It's easy to think that marketing a property is just some people visiting once or twice a week, and do you know what, I'll give it a quick tidy up before they arrive. To give your property the best possible chance of success, you're going to have to take a more proactive approach and always be at the ready for viewings, even if they're short notice, and I know it is a pain. You often get two opportunities to make a first impression. Firstly, online, and secondly, in real life. The online opportunity is in part about your choice of agent and how they market their properties online, both on the website and the portals like Rightmove or Zoopla. It's also about being prepared for taking photographs and marketing details before the property goes live. Having images that show your property at its best will generate the best interest. It's important that you're telling a consistent story and that the photographs match what your property is like in real life. Potential buyers, they're going to be disappointed if you try to conceal anything less desirable. When they get there, they'll see it for themselves. The way your property is presented in real life from the outside, call it curb appeal, that will set up the way a potential buyer feels about the property before they come in when they first view it. Now, many buyers will do a drive-by in advance to get a feel for the property, see what it looks like from the outside and get a feel for the area as well. So always think about keeping the outside neat and tidy. It does make all the difference even before the viewing. Some of the things that you should consider are keeping the garden tidy, especially in the autumn. There's loads of leaves blowing everywhere. Keep it all clean. Wash down your paintwork on your doors. Always clean your windows inside and out. Remove any dead plants. If your bin is kept in view of the house as soon as you get there, then perhaps store them around the back of the property, just so that when they approach, the first thing they're not seeing is the wheelie bin. If the viewing is going to be in the evening, then make sure all of the lights are turned on. If you can normally squeeze several cars onto your driveway, try parking around the corner just to give your buyers a feel of space as they pull up to your property. Putting plants and pots at the front door does make a really welcoming entrance. If there's like a communal doorway, then you can even get that tidied up, get rid of any abandoned flyers or anything like that. What I would always say to you is talk to your estate agent about the type of buyer that might be interested in your home. They may be very similar to when you bought your property, so think about what they'll be looking for in a property and focus on presenting those sorts of things to them. Look at also what other properties are on the market, other similar properties to yours that are on the market, and is yours better? If yours is better, then yours is going to be at the top of the buyer's viewing list. Now, the most successful viewing is when the potential buyer can actually see themselves living in the property and can relate to the property as it is now. Some simple ways to improve the presentation of your property would be to give rooms the right purpose. For example, we don't always use rooms for what they are meant to be used for. We might use a dining room as a bedroom or a bedroom as a study. Some buyers find it hard to see beyond what they actually should be. So if it should be a bedroom and you've got it as a storeroom, then perhaps put a bed in there. Let them see that you can actually fit a bed in and they can picture then someone else sleeping there. Always keep your house tidy. Viewings, this will create a really good impression, but also the buyers will see beyond your contents. Decluttering, I would say, is probably one of the most impactful things that anybody could do. You're freeing your property of any unnecessary clutter, but also it will create a sense of space and a blank canvas for your potential buyers. Always keep your curtains and blinds open. Always turn all your lights on. If sometimes you don't use certain rooms in a property, then before your viewing comes, always make sure that you go into that room and turn the heating on a little bit, just so that every single room is going to be welcoming for your buyers. There's nothing worse than a cold room. Bathrooms and kitchens should always be clean and tidy. Another thing I would say is any essential toiletries, perhaps put them in a cupboard away and just keep it very, very minimal. It just gives a nice sense of clean and a nice sense of space. Now, another thing is pets. Not everyone loves your pets as much as you do, so they are best kept out of sight. I've got 3 labs, and last year when I sold my house, I had to drop all of them off at my mum's because they are so giddy, and not everybody is animal friendly. If you're thinking of perhaps giving your property a lick of paint, then always do it in a neutral colour. And all the little things always add up, so if you've got any odd jobs to do, then make sure you get them done before you start to market your property. If you follow these tips, then I think you can assure yourself that you're going to maximise every single viewing opportunity, and that's what it's about. Thanks for watching.